Matt.
Well,
I
not
need to go
Isabella's,
get
obviously, but everyone in the campaign, yeah.
Creeper.
Are we going straight into the race, or do we...
Sometimes it helps.
I'm sorry? We're not going straight into the race. We're going to probably still...
So, we pick up, we come back from the intro, start a
Sure, Shoot. Excuse me. Sorry. Hi, my name is Will. Welcome back to the Wayward 7. I will be your DM tonight, as always. And, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the show. Before we get started, I think we have an important announcement from our friend Ethan here.
I am deeply sorry for all of the hurt that I caused with my actions at the start of last week's episode. It was rash and cruel and inconsiderate. I got lost in my excitement for recruiting subscribers and to get that bell on. In the future, I hope I will be better. I will try to act in a more becoming manner. My heart goes out to the entire Green family for their loss of Sandy Green at my hands.
Live.
And the loss of Sandy Green Jr. immediately thereafter.
What?
Oh, what?
Off-screen? This is off-screen death? You didn't give him like an on-screen death, did you?
I will...
Right there, you lost your place.
Thank you. I will pay for their funerals and do my best to be the man that both Sandy Green and Sandy Green Jr. would want me to be.
Okay. That's... Well... Alright. Yeah, that was...
Well written. Like and subscribe.
yeah, like
Subscribe.
and subscribe. Ty, do you want to tell us something important?
Yeah, so go like our video and hit that little bell button at the bottom. Don't forget to subscribe. And also check out our Instagram and our TikTok.
Yeah, okay, great. Thank you. Sorry for the public PSA about murdering balloons on television or YouTube or anywhere. Anyway. So I think if everybody's got... Anybody have anything else to say? Isabella?
It was a thumbs up.
Okay, she's giving me a thumbs up.
I just want to say there's nothing written on that piece of paper. I just want everyone to know.
So it wasn't real.
Fool.
Alright, well.
Subscribe and hit the bell.
Subscribe and hit
That's real.
That was the
That's
message
real.
that you were supposed to get from what was said. So I hope you do that. Anyway, why don't, if everybody's ready, we roll right into the intro.
imagine.
That was an absolute threat.
It wasn't. They're joking. Oh, anyway, welcome back.
Oh my god, you scare me.
I try not to.
You do. It's okay.
Anyway, so last time we left off. Thank you.
We did it simultaneously.
simultaneous is generous.
The party made some interesting friends, had an interesting conversation with an interesting sponsor, and all reconvened for a heartwarming moment outside the tavern.
An interesting moment.
An interesting moment, for sure, as Natsuki promptly ruined any sort of privacy or closest the group has been forming. But, that being said, they needed to get the other half of the key, in which they all agreed to have a meeting with this Baroness. Instead of trying to steal it from her, attempt to negotiate.
I feel like you could have done it.
So, Silas begrudgingly agreed. And they all went to her current known location, where summoning her, she invited them inside and offered them a deal that they could refuse, but opted not to.
Could we?
Technically,
Yeah.
she said she could. You could have.
Take your kneecaps.
The Baroness Oriah imposed upon them a hellish contract, one might say. One that was unorthodox and unnatural in every way. But it was signed, and the information was given, and the cipher was gained and read. So, now with the cipher and the map, they head back to the Brass Lion for a good night's rest. And that is where we pick
Good
up.
morning's rest, actually.
I thought you were about to say that's where we end tonight's game.
Yeah. Thanks for coming, everyone. Like and
That's
subscribe.
all I have time for
It wasn't.
today.
It wasn't a good apology, so we just kind of had to like just
gotta
cut it
restart.
out.
I poured my heart and soul.
Restart the campaign.
So, as everybody kind of wakes up, kind of later in the morning, at least 10 to 11, most everybody's kind of down at the center, having lunch, having kind of brunch. Silas is very much already awake. Natsuki, as you wake up, you see he did not seem to sleep very well.
Are you okay?
I have been. Something's been on my mind.
What's been on your mind,
I think it's
Silas?
the devil lady.
Yeah, did
She-
her super sharp teeth come into your dreams and gleam at you in the night?
It wasn't that, but now I think it might be. That's a
Sorry.
horrifying thought.
That happened to me.
It doesn't help that that's how I've woken up sometimes.
I'm sorry, I can't help it. I have sharp teeth.
Yeah, but you can keep them to yourself.
Listen, okay, when you're the only human I hang out with, sometimes...
That's
I'm
why
hungry.
we go on jobs now.
Okay, well, I'm going to go get something to eat that's not... you.
I saw some livestock around the clock.
Thank you. I'll be back.
So, as that's going on, Natsuki leaves. Who's up and about?
I'm downstairs by the bar and I'm shell shocked
Okay.
with a little cup of cider, and I'm feeding Zephana rocks.
Okay. Just the little hands that grab the rocks.
Like I have a
Hold them
plate
in
of
the
them. I'm
water.
just like,
Just,
yeah.
yeah. Rest of you?
I'm probably up.
Okay. You're up.
Up and ahead of me.
Yeah, I'm drinking some black coffee at the bar, looking very tired.
It's a long night.
Same.
Yeah.
Why did they do that? I don't like it.
I think I was just really tired. It's hard to make decisions when, it was a long day. We got a lot done.
I think that Aris is going to be mad at me. They're going to be so mad at me. I made a demon pact.
If I'm being honest, you probably should have left it be.
That's what? Like
The demon pact.
like sign it.
Like, should have not signed
Then
it.
why did you sign it?
I have nothing left to lose.
I have so much to lose.
Yeah, what makes you so
That's why
special?
you should not have signed it.
My dad wouldn't be happy. That's why.
I'm not gonna lie. You know, we're spending a lot of time together. Is there anything you want to share about your super vague, sneaky, secretive life that we might want to know too? Since we're friends.
Yes, what Ren said.
With that, Grigori slams his pen down on the table. Hey, whatever you're doing is not important.
I get
I
up
need you
and
to
leave.
sign this. You leave.
What are we signing? I've already signed too many things.
No. It's nothing. I just need we need a name.
Ouch!
I'm sending the paperwork in. I'm going right now. I'm leaving. I need a name.
How
I'm
long
in the
do we-
corner.
How long do we have?
This includes you.
All right.
Well, how long do we have to come up with this?
Like now.
now?
You've been together. Come up with a name like I don't know, the Ham Fist or whatever you call yourself.
That's a good one.
That
No, it's not,
that
no,
was
it's not.
the top of my head.
Well, each of us, as I gather, are from different countries here. Something united.
Tree, branches, leaves.
Leaves? Am I writing down leaves?
No, be quiet. We're trying to figure this out.
Be quiet. I have to go.
We're trying to figure it
No, I'm
out.
going to leave the paper here. I'm going to go do some other things, and I'm going to come back.
Deal.
He heads out.
All right, guys. What's it gonna be? How many of us are there? 1,
4, 3.
3.
As if we have
Tiny
4
little
nations
things.
united together.
I don't think that United Nations would be a good one.
Goral. The spice
Gorals. Goyles.
I was thinking the Bird Boys.
But there's only one bird and 2 boys.
Oh, but we also ride birds.
Yeah.
The birds.
Something.
I'm not here.
I was thinking of bird pun.
Would that be racist to you?
Yes. I'll give you a pass.
The chicken
I
shitters.
get a pass? For what? What's the pass for? What's the pass for?
For what you just said.
Dang it, I already used it.
What about something to do with a compass? 4 directions, 1 compass. You know, compass. Directions.
Now, the 4 directions on the compass are the cardinal directions, which is a bird.
The chicken fighters.
All right, we're just going down, aren't we?
We need to come up with something that is straightforward, that says who we are, that's, like, intimidating. It has to be something that's simple, right?
I'm not here.
Ooh. Birds have talents.
Why are we going with bird things so much? I know we have Icarus. I mean, you're great. But we don't need, we're riding
And
on
also
birds.
Marvis and Urena. That's 50%.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
This way, Silas and Natsuki walk back in.
What about the compass rose?
What are you guys doing?
Compass,
Silas, can I have that napkin back? Thank you.
cardinal rose.
No tea smile.
I'm not opposed to that.
Lips closed.
It's got birds and flowers. I'm a flower.
Talent thing.
Why?
What the hell are you talking
What are you
about?
talking about?
We have to come up
It's
with
gotta
Not
be
part of
something
this.
badass.
No.
Like
What-
in the, we're the weekend because our horses, sorry,
We're
our
not
birds
called
are named
the
Monday.
Weekend.
Isn't that so funny? Because it's the weekend.
Weekday.
No, it's not. Monday's a weekend. Wait.
It's the beginning of the week.
Oh no, Silas, I
Isn't
messed up.
Sunday?
Sunday.
Did you turn in the weekend as our name?
No, it's
Are you serious?
Sunday.
That name's taken.
No, it's not.
Monday.
The weekend is taken.
Is it?
Yes.
Who took it?
The weekend!
Who's the weekend?
He's a bard or something.
There's a bard.
He's a super famous bard. I've seen him before. He's really good. But that's a name you can't
Well,
take.
if he's not in the race, and if he is in the race, then he can talk to me and my knight and my glaive
You're
and
gonna
my
look up the
gun.
weekend and hell.
You know what? His weekend is without an E because he can't spell. Our weekend is with an E because we can spell. So we are two different weekends.
What if we had, like, something burning?
Yeah, back to their problem.
Oh, y'all are the weekend. You're weekend. Like, oh, out, you got me, hurt me, weekend now, and he's the weekend.
And you guys,
Actually, that does make a lot of sense. I like that better now.
Thanks.
That's a good spin on it. I
Yeah.
still resent you.
oh no, you don't.
We could be the weekday and take their thought.
Ooh, how
Starting
about
to like you.
the green chickens?
You're
The
not very
hell's up with
smart,
the
are
bird
you?
shit?
I don't know.
What about? Okay, let's think. I'm
The
going to insert
flaming
myself into
compass.
this conversation.
Yeah, I like
Burning
it.
compass.
I'm bored.
I'm bored
Burning
too.
compass.
The
Burning
cardinal
compass.
directions. Because there are
The
directions.
4 winds.
The 4 eyeballs of.
The four amigos.
What about One Directions?
No.
Like, what?
No.
There's a
The
lot of
single
directions
wind.
everywhere.
The
The
the pointy 4.
Oh, I thought about that, but I didn't want to say it, you know. It's
The firesome folk?
You know, you could always
No.
pretend that there's more
Various
than you.
four.
You could always like make up a number that's not actually
The
four.
ferocious four.
The ferocious.
Do we need to
four.
put 4 in it? Does it have to be birthday?
The foreigners?
Oh, the foreigners.
That's actually really good.
That's actually
That's
not
pretty
bad.
good, man.
Thank you, Silas.
Foreigners.
I do like that one.
That's
I like
That's
that.
I thought
That's
that
really
that was pretty good. You spell it like F-O-R, like four is spelled.
Oh
like
yeah,
number.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's
yeah, the
FO.
4.
Or it
You
could be
are.
like the
No.
forerunners.
You are what?
The
Because we're
forerunners.
running.
Forerunners.
Forerunners.
Oh, that's pretty clever too.
The
Forerunners.
foragers.
Foragers.
The foreigners.
I
Foresters.
say we go with foreigners and spell
forager
it like
and a
forerunners.
And you add an accent here or there just for fun.
We already
Isn't that
have
what you always do?
accents.
Yes.
She's the accent here for fun.
What accents do you use?
What? No, I meant accent.
That's just your
like
voice.
An accent mark on.
Oh,
Yeah, people, come
oh,
on, guys.
Don't make fun
Maybe
of
like
her.
an accent mark on the letter to make it.
The
complicated.
flightless foreigners.
I
Just
don't
think we can say
foreigners.
that.
Well,
There's
you
two
can
of us
fly.
who can- We can both fly. There's two out of 4 of us
There's
can
nothing
fly. I
flightless
don't
about us.
You can fly.
But
Yeah.
if
I
the
can
others
fly.
don't know that,
50-50.
that could be an advantage.
Yeah.
If we make everyone else in the pursuit think that we cannot fly when we can.
Because we're on flightless birds.
And it could be like symbolism or something, like your wings have been cut, but you come back and you take what is yours, being the money, but you won't because we're gonna win.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, no offense.
I
So
just hope you
we're
don't
just
mind
going to be
mine.
that group that everyone's just like, oh, they're so cool. You know what's weird though? The name. Like they're just going to be like, they're cool, but weird.
We're the weekend.
I mean,
you're
Silas,
the-
really, would you rather prefer a weekday? That's so boring.
Well, weekdays is more like.
I mean, nobody likes the weekday.
I think we just
Nobody
go with
likes,
the
because nobody likes
foreigners.
us, Nat.
So
We did kill a
foreigners
lot of
Foreigners.
people.
or forerunners.
Foreigners, like
Foreigners.
forerunners or four.
We say foreigners. We pronounce it
foreigners.
foreigners. We spell it forerunners.
I just don't want to run forever.
You won't. That's why we have your
I'm tired of running.
From my past.
Anyway,
I like
Alright.
have you
foreigners.
decided?
All right,
This is gonna
I'm gonna
start
fill. I'm gonna fill it out.
Do
on
we
a form
need-
that?
Are we?
An
Are we
adjective
foreigners?
maybe before it or something?
I
Yeah,
don't think we do.
what kind of forerunners are we? Are we wild and
Oh,
free?
wait, is it foreigners like we're
Free
foreigners,
runners.
or is it forerunners?
It's both. It's pronounced foreigners, like we're not from here.
But you spell it like four.
I quite literally am
quite true.
from here.
You know, sometimes you
He's
just
not
have to
foreign.
ignore the facts for the coolness of the name. Like
Everyone else
the
here is
weekend.
foreign. He's not.
Yeah.
The native
I'm
foreigners.
definitely not from
Maybe
here.
not that.
Native foreigners.
It
Maybe
doesn't,
not
doesn't
that
sit
one.
right.
Listen to me, Darrow. I don't mean to brush
The
you
flaming-
aside,
the
but
the flaming foreigners.
there's
The flag.
me, Ren, Nastani's pet,
You've already got wordplay.
Urina
Why do you need more adjectives?
and Marcus.
I know, right? Why are they making this complicated? I'm bored with this conversation. I'm getting in the ring.
Yeah, forerunners is fine.
Foreigners,
I'm
forerunners.
gonna fill that out.
Okay.
Forerunners.
We can always come up with something cool later. We don't have to, you know.
Like the weekend.
Yeah. Did you send that in for real? Like, are you serious?
Yes. Are you mad at me?
A little.
It's okay. What was our name last year? I can't.
Spike Haven.
Yeah, that was me too.
I know, Nat. You were the one who said Spike Haven was your cool name.
Yeah, and then we
'Cause you
impaled a bunch
misspelled
of people
snake.
in Ravenhelm.
Right. Right. Anyway.
I did misspell
The
snake.
Death Racers. Sorry.
No.
I'm just-
The crest race.
You
I think that
you
foreigners
should get
is
another
good.
coffee.
I mean,
You tell me. I mean,
All
you tell
right.
me what you guys are writing. It's a group effort.
I like the foreigners.
You're welcome, Natsuki. You're so smart, Natsuki. Wow, you're so pretty, Natsuki.
He's just, I just pat her on the back and like start moving her away. Down further down.
Shut up.
Thank you, Nat. It's very nice of you. to
Nobody
suggest
calls me
things.
Nat. Thank you.
He does.
Well, he's special.
What's your name again?
Natsuki. With
So,
the special
so you guys are writing down the foreigners?
I still like Eagle Talon.
I think we do.
Well, I
We
liked
are
Compass
sick.
Rose, but foreign as it is.
You could open up a tea shop called that.
Ah, yes. Mushrooms for days.
Compass Cataclysm.
So, about 20 minutes pass and Grigori returns, kind of like bursts through the door. Have you finished? Did you write down the name? Yes.
Yes.
Great.
I
Yes.
came up with it, Gregori, just so you know.
Did you read it? What did she say? Well, see, that I was fine until
Just
she
turn in
said
the
that.
paperwork.
We decided on.
You read it.
We decided on the lame ducks.
Okay. Well, as long as everybody knows what they're getting into. Takes the paper.
You did not write that.
By the
No,
way,
of course not.
been gathering more information. Meeting when I get back. Yes.
Okay.
All right. So.
How long has it been
I
since
thought
I
it
got
would
my?
be funny
I
to
set my bow in.
lie to Grigori.
I
it's
love
been-
lying to
I just want you to
Grigori.
poison him. We talked about it.
When the race starts tomorrow.
It starts 2 days. So it's been 2 days. Starts 2 days.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 days.
All right. Gotta wait one more day.
Well, I guess we ought to go check on our chickens.
You had chickens.
We can go train them.
Can we
Oh,
at
yes,
least
definitely.
show up with...
Spend the entire
yeah.
2 days
Silas,
training.
Silas, where did y'all get the stones? The not the stones, the whistles. You said whistles.
Oh, a whistle shop.
You were so
Yeah, it
very
was like in the
This-
east side or something, somewhere. I
Goblin
know.
who was selling whistles.
I'm sorry, are you lying?
No, we're not lying. we
No,
just have lots of
it's
things
like
to
it.
remember.
There's a shop for whistles
Pulls out a
now.
whistle. I was like, a goblin made it.
Oh.
He sold
I
it to
gave
me.
him a finger.
We traded a finger for it.
So you gave him the finger and he gave you a whistle.
I'm gonna let Nat take that one.
Yes.
Hmm.
Nat did negotiate.
That sounds about the way you two
I'm
operate.
really persuasive.
That makes sense.
Well, anyway, we need to build trust in the team and with our pets.
All right. So you guys have 2 days here to kill. If there's anything in these 2 days that you guys would like to do, let me know.
We
Because
want-
everybody has a day each to do something.
I want to coat all my weapons in poison.
I think I just want to spend the majority of my time, like, with the birds.
Okay.
And,
I
like,
feel the same way.
yeah, hitting up the meat castle, you know, training them.
Sure.
Getting
Alright.
whistles. A
Yeah.
way to.
Like, I don't give them a chicken unless they come when I whistle.
All right. So you're both spending 2 days on this.
Yeah.
All right.
I spent the other day going to the shop, Embers and Ashes, to get my bow.
Okay.
Very smart.
Ooh, and can I make soap with my alchemist supply?
Sure, you
What?
can make soap. I guess.
Team
I think
bonding
it's a thing you can
time.
make.
Sure.
This is where there'd be a montage of
Yeah,
like,
there's a montage here. I don't have montage music, but we all know what song should be played.
exactly.
Anyway.
Because we're all,
Copyright.
Good one.
although
Copyright.
we're not working for them, we're working with the weekend.
Ah, point of inspiration.
Good one.
Really?
Good
Point
one.
of inspiration.
That
for
was
that
good.
one.
That was good.
All right. I'll give it to you for that one. That was my favorite reference.
That was good.
That was a so niche inside joke that maybe some of you will get if you know who we are. That being said,
If anybody watches
if
it.
anybody watches it, whatever.
I didn't even get it.
I know. It's like,
I got it.
anyway, that being said.
You wouldn't even know.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go around the table. You guys tell me what you want to do, and at the end of the first day, we'll have the meeting with Grigori. Yep.
Yes.
Day 1. Training birds.
Training birds.
All right. Getting the whistle too. I assume.
Yeah.
I was, yeah.
Both of you getting whistles. You can mark off a copper piece for each whistle.
I think we should all have whistles.
Okay. Then mark off a copper piece.
At least
for
I
each
will also
person
get a
who wants
whistle. I'm not going to try and force Renna to get.
I want a really cool whistle.
So we had 2 days to do 2 different things?
2 days, do 2 different things. You can go hang out with somebody. You can go get to know people. You can go scope things out. You can try to
I
get
want
to
to
know
buy a
competition.
big pig.
Can I?
A big pig to feed.
Yes.
Okay. All right. We'll go. Okay.
Yeah,
So
we'll go day by day.
Yeah, so training them, I went to the meat castle, bought some chickens.
make an animal handling check for me for the day. I'll say, is it? Are you helping him?
I was gonna say, should we just do this at
Nat
the same
20.
time? Cause
Nat 20.
Yes.
By the end of the day,
for all
Daryl,
the help I offered.
you and Marvis have become almost one mind after spending the entire day just running back and forth, training him, telling him to stop, telling him to go. You got it down to a system, and you listen directly to your commands. It's quite impressive how fast this creature has learned and picked up when given the proper motivation. So that's day 1.
That meat castle goes a long way.
Nastani.
I will also be training with the birds, but I'm dividing my time with training with like the birds
Okay.
and training with Savannah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I will also, in between this, Nastani rants / just word vomits to Ares and then does not pick up the crystal again.
Okay. Good to know.
Tells her all about the demon pact and then just puts it down because she's too scared.
Okay. All right. So, go ahead and make an animal handling check. 2 separate ones. Each one for the bird, one for your lizard.
Okay.
Bird first.
7.
Not quite as mindful of you as he is of Darrow, but he is listening to basic commands occasionally.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then, my God, 6.
6. The lizard here is a bit temperamental still. Still
Still
bites
newborn.
and gnaws. Still newborn. Still bites and gnaws on everything it finds.
I'm just gonna keep you in a rocks.
You're making slow progress. All right. Nasuki.
Thank you for saying my name incorrectly. Okay, how long would it take me to make like a few poisons and then some soap?
A few poisons, some soap. It would take about a day.
Okay, so that's one day. Yeah.
Sure. Make a. Well, I'd say if you're taking all day to do it, that's just what you do all day.
Gotcha.
All right. Rena, what you doing?
I am going to forage for some local mushrooms, see if there's anything unique about these, maybe crossbreed them with mine. I'm
Okay.
going to make unique tea, see if any of these mushrooms have any unique healing abilities for the future.
Okay.
Getting like wrappings and bandages ready for healing
Okay.
in my backpack. And they have a lot to do with the birds, but I am going and spending the night with the birds
Oh, okay.
and seeing if I can bond with them at night when they're not around.
Okay.
Because I only need 4 hours of sleep.
Go ahead and make a nature check for me first, for your foraging, and see if you can find anything special.
Oh, not too good. I have -2, so I only have a 2 for that.
Unfortunately, the first batch does give you food poisoning. And it's a bit rough, but not enough to ruin the rest of your day. You're able to still spend the night kind of with the birds, or at least attempt to. Go ahead and make an animal handling check. As you attempt to sit in the nest that they have made outside the city.
Animal handling. 18.
Okay. You find the kind of pole where they've been tied to, and you see that it's near the stables. They're mostly bunkered down, and people know that these are, actual mounts here, not just wild terror birds. But you see the kind of large nest that they've kind of made for themselves, and they see you crawl into it and don't immediately kick you out. You sit there for your 4 hours and spend some time bonding.
Awesome.
All right, Icarus, you're helping him.
Just same thing, just focusing on Urena, training, spending the day with birds.
All right, so you're training with Urena, and Darrow is there to help you. So go ahead and make an animal handling check with advantage.
Let's go. 13.
13. Listening to basic commands, kind of just going through the motions. It's not quite the bond that Darrow has right now, but it's definitely on its way. Definitely listening to the whistle at the very least. So that is the end of the first day. And as the day comes to a close, and everybody eventually kind of reconvenes at the tavern, Gregory kind of has been waiting for you all. Other than you. But,
I'm there uninvited.
yeah, well, you're sitting there and
I'm
he's
lurking.
just scooting down.
I'm sitting at a table behind him, so when he scoots back, he bumps into my chair, and I can turn around and smile at him.
You're so menacing.
Alright, so the rest of you eventually come back, see this. Alright, meeting upstairs, real quick.
Alright.
Promise, fast.
Oh man.
Looks at you. No listening. I'm serious.
I guard. I don't listen.
Okay.
Ren, just play nice. For tonight at least.
For you, Icarus.
So, I saw that. Oh man. So you all go up to Gore's room as he kind of shuts and once again casts the incantation on the door, shutting it promptly in Nat's face.
Oh, I'm just. Alright, I'm just chilling.
Okay, cool. Just checking. So, some interesting thing. I found some of the major contenders. After turning in the forms, I took a peek at some others. You might be interested to know that the 4-time champion is returning.
Oh.
Hest Allbreaker. He is older Goliath gentleman, quiet, very he's more decisive than he looks, let's say, and watch out for his spear. It's been noted that his spear is heavily enchanted and he uses that as his favorite weapon. He should just be riding a horse and he should leave you alone, but if he doesn't, I would suggest injuring the horse and getting away. Up close personal combat would not be wise. He has quite a ranged ability too, but only so.
You said it was a magic spear?
Magic spear, yes. Dangerous magic spear. So, 4-time champion. That's the biggest one. He's the only returning champion. Most just retire. Go live off in the countryside. Up
Most.
north.
Most.
Most. Not this one. There is, the Shamisen have also returned. They were in the race last year, apparently. They're ex-Heizukage from Mizumi. And I would say, Rena, you can make a history check.
Wait, me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Mm, 10.
10. I would say, base knowledge, you have heard of them. Not necessarily the Shimisen, but the Heizukage you have, knowing that they are the shadows of the Emperor. They are the, essentially, royal assassins and protectorate. However, they are ex, meaning they have retired many years ago and well, let's just say they've been too close to winning a few, and they might have one under the belts, but they're old. They're a tightly knit group of 3. The name means the 3 strings, so try not to get too close. Once again, keep your distance. Last one that I thought would be useful for all of you, Valora the Fleet. She is from another country. She is another continent, that is. She does not seem to have an official partner, nor a mount, but claims that her spirit will guide her there. And for some damn reason, her spirit is counted as an official partner. I don't know what she showed them, but the spirit is counting as a separate person. So I don't know if that's an actual goddamn ghost, or maybe she's just talks twice. I don't know. Maybe she's got 2 heads. Anyway, she does not have a mount, which is also a bit of an unnerving thing. So, that being said, she's not won a race, but everybody's eyes are on her and many bets are being wagered.
You said Valora?
Valora.
What does she look like? Is she just going to be the one that's alone?
She will be standing, from the description I got, she is from Uetu. She's barefoot most of the time and wears fairly loose tunic.
Sounds like a free spirit.
Do not ever trust somebody in a tunic. Bertaz told me that once. He was wearing a tunic and then he pranked me. It was not fun, so don't ever trust somebody in a tunic. I'm not trusting him.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Well, she is competition, so I take it as you will, I guess. Don't trust somebody based on what they win.
It's a tunic.
Okay. Sure, yeah, tunic. And I also found something interesting that I believe to be more of a private matter, and he hands a card to Mastani. Open that when you have a free moment. Just another competitor that I thought you might find interesting. Regardless. That being said, those are the big three to look out for. Potentially that one as well. And Nastani, you may give that at your discretion. However, that is what I found. You have the map, you have the key. Everything is in place. So, before you go, tell me where you're heading first. You have the numbers. The numbers should tell you a range of difficulty, I would assume, or perhaps what is there.
Ravenhill, the undead.
Is that undead? Okay, excellent.
3 and 5.
3 and 5. Well, you could potentially hope for 3. It would be an easy win. What else?
Pluto Hall Elemental.
Well, that does sound a bit more dangerous. Pluto Hall is a mass of stone, but inside it lies a large cave system. It's hollow, one might say.
So these cities with multiple numbers, those are
If it is
varying possibilities of difficulty?
variants of sorts, I would assume, based on documentation I have taken from previous races. It would be difficulty, challenges, or ranges. Typically not that dangerous. But the length of the journey itself is more of its own challenge, so most do not complete it for that reason. So, what else?
Collie?
Only the fishing village. Near one of the greater forests.
Plant.
Oh, but that one doesn't seem too bad. How bad can a plant be? A shrub?
A ford.
Well, okay, it should be a decent challenge then. Whatever shrubs are there that are leaking around Coley, I hope they should be manageable. What else?
Ziliolana.
In Mizumi.
And there's a tin.
A 10.
Yeah.
Is there another number?
No, just 10.
Just a 10.
Just a 10.
Straight in.
It's just a 10.
Just 10.
Oh. I would go there last. I'd go there last. That would be the choice.
There's another 10.
There's 2.
Possibly.
Is it just a 10?
Aurelia has 5, 7, or 10.
Oh, great. Only the apples, so you're screwed either way you go. They're the furthest southeast, so that would make sense that they put 2 absolute monsters there. Lack of a better word. So, I would plot a course based on this. That's all of them.
Those 5.
If I had to guess, the Baroness herself probably had something to do with the varying amount of danger there and is probably keeping an eye on who enters and who doesn't. So, I would be wary. You did steal, right?
Of course. How else would we have gotten it?
Deception check.
Well, not nearly as good as I thought. 17.
17. Well, as long as she doesn't know, or doesn't have any inkling that you're even in the race, you should be fine. She is a cruel one, at least from what I've heard. So,
But she will know that someone has it.
she will likely punish whoever stole it or has seen the information to some degree. It's a city. It wouldn't make sense for there to be monsters roaming within. So I suspect that it will be a unique situation. Likely an arena, or perhaps a dungeon she has devised herself. Her cruelty knows no bounds.
So what then is the path or the order that you recommend for these cities?
I would recommend, if you start, well, here's the major issue. They're spread out. There's no way to hit all the easy ones first without going out of the way to do it. Either way, you're going to run into Helioana or Orila. So, you could either start Pluto Hole, move to Coley, then brave Origa and go to Helioana. Or head all the way up to Ravenhelm, all the way back down to Helioana or Pluto, and proceed that way. I would not suggest starting with the difficult ones. It might need some time to build strength.
Level up.
Well, if you want to be meta about it.
God.
Just being
Disadvantage on living. No metagaming. Bad.
sorry.
Goodbye.
Where is the city in? I guess.
I personally think it makes more sense to go to Ravenhelm, considering it's so out of the way. It's the easiest one. It's a test.
I would also look and see if you could find any enchanters or enchantresses to look for transportation of sorts. I would suggest looking for making friends with any mages, anybody like that. Have you met anybody that could potentially help with that?
Well, we did a favor for a shopkeeper of a magic shop.
Shopkeeper? Do they have a name?
Celise? Celise, right?
Celise?
Celise.
Khalees?
Khalees.
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 Is Khalees proficient?
Khalees
Seems
is
like it.
a little hurt
Or at
right
least
now.
was.
Well,
She gave us access to she gave us access to something that we can use if we need to.
how many times?
One
Well,
time.
I have to go back and check for my weapon anyway, so I can double check on our
Yeah,
agreement.
take this. And he reaches down, pulls out a pouch, throws it to you. Give this to her and tell her that I require her assistance. She can have everything in the pouch if she agrees to help all of you in your journey. If she can cast transportation magic. If she can, and she is willing to take up the job, then perhaps we have just found a way for you all to at least return to Volhelm very quickly. Yes?
Good idea.
So, that would be my suggestion. Don't use that sack for anything else. Don't open it either. It'd be a mistake. Let her open it, let her see it, but don't you open it. It'd be bad. So, that being said, any questions? The race starts tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
Should be 2 days.
you just finished one day, and now you'll have tomorrow. Or sorry, yeah, the next day after.
Come on, Grigori.
Vibe checking the DM again, Ethan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Grigori can't count.
So are we
He's
going to Ravenhelm?
I think it'd be a good starting point.
That seems to be the wise place to start.
All right. Well, you'll set off to Ravenhelm. I will have my hand extended should you need anything there. You'll know what to look for. Perhaps this blacksmith friend or enchantress should be more help than she may seem. That being said. All right. Good night. Adieu. You may leave.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm gonna go to my room and open up the note he gave me.
Inside it, you see a kind of hastily scribbled note in Grigori's handwriting. Thought you should know. I have found a relative who has entered the race on your behalf. The name starts with an N, and I suppose you should know who that is. So, when the race starts, make sure not to bump heads too hard. I'd hate for sibling rivalry to get in the way of this.
Takes all my ideas.
Alright, so,
Well, if he wants a race, he's gonna get a race. All right. I'm just gonna slip it into my backpack
that being said,
and join the group again.
alright, so, you guys rest for the night? You have a full day. You can go scope people out. You can go try and find something. You can go shop. What you want to do?
I'm going to go back to Embers and Ashes to pick up my bow and give her the pouch and relay Gregori's message.
Places shop. She gives you the bow. You pay the rest of the money, which you already marked off. But she takes the sack, looks at you strange, opens it, quickly shuts it. Is this for the race?
Yes, Grigori, he said to give this to you.
It's just transportation.
Yes.
She looks at the sack. Okay.
Just transportation back here as often as we need it for the duration of the race.
Do you have the scroll?
Scroll?
The scroll that I sold you.
Yes.
Okay. Tell him I will take him up on his offer.
Okay.
Yay.
Tell him I will, if you need it, if that's what you want. Where are you heading?
We're going to Ravenhelm first.
Ravenhelm. Okay. I'll meet you in Ravenhelm. Oh, here. And she kind of rummages through this, some of the boxes and crates. Kind of takes out a small rock and hands it to you. Let me know where you are.
I know these all.
And
It's a prepaid burner phone.
So you know what this is?
Yes.
Great.
I have look, see this one,
Oh,
and then I
yeah.
show her the two.
Oh, okay, great. No, that's limited. You only get to use it once per day.
Nice.
Okay, well, I sensed that, but, okay. Anyway, just let me know, when you need me, where you need me, and I will see how fast I can get there.
Okay. So once we get
If I
there.
can meet you halfway, and then take you the rest of the way back.
Yes.
Alright.
Good.
Alright, so you head out. That is what you do for the day.
How do I end the bow?
The boat, I will add it to your, it's a +1 longbow. Which I can add. Anyway.
Okay.
Dara, what you doing?
I'm just gonna keep training with the chickens.
Okay. Make an animal handling check for me.
$16.
16. Okay. Pretty good training day too. You've gotten Marvis fairly much, very well trained. It's been heavy, intense training for 2 days, and I think he's taken it all and retained it fairly well.
Yeah, I wanted to try to do some sword swinging
Okay.
back.
Yeah, training him to fight or training yourself.
Just kind of like getting him used to me hanging off the side, and
Yeah.
then obviously
Mounted combat.
him pecking.
Yeah. All right. So you do it.
Pick.
Starting to get more proficient with it.
Yeah.
All right.
I added the +1 long.
Okay, great. What you doing?
I figure Silas and I should pore over the map and decide what we are doing.
Okay. Do we bite the bullet? Do we do it?
I think we have to, Silas.
It's the easiest one.
I really want to kill a lot of undead so the Holy Mother below
I thought
will
we were
give
going to
me
go to.
favor.
We're on a different page. I thought we were going to Snake Hole first.
There's something I should tell you.
About Snake Hole? Is there a snake in the hole?
There.
Is there Nat?
I have not been entirely honest with you.
Okay.
By that I mean I have disclosed information about myself.
Do you? No.
Okay.
So, this place,
Yeah.
Snake Hole,
Yeah.
it is where I'm from.
What?
It is, in fact, not surprised.
No, I'm very surprised that you are from Snake Hole and you worship Orochi.
The snake goddess
Yes,
of the underworld. Don't disrespect her name.
I did not. I only spoke it for mentioning.
And your filthy mouth. Okay.
Hey, what the hell?
You are not a believer. Yes,
Okay.
so my people, we call ourselves worshippers. We are called by others a cult. I think that's rude. We worship this snake goddess, and we believe
Snake mama?
that this. Do not say that
You
about
called
the
her
snake
that.
mother.
I can't
No.
call her by her name.
Silas.
What
We
do you want me to
believe
call her?
the Holy Mother, Orochi, snake goddess,
I
destroyer
can't say
of the
all.
pit,
I'll
keeper
call her
of
the
lost
Pits.
souls.
Pits, got it.
Please don't call her the pits. She's going to ruin your soul when you die.
Well, I'm sorry. My soul's
My
been damned.
sacred mission is to collect as many souls as possible to send down to the Holy Mother so she will find favor with me when I die and make me lord of all of her snake minions, the Zuru-Zuru. I want to be the lord of them. In order to do that, I have to kill as many people as possible and send as many undead as possible to the Snake Mother because they are heinous and they should not be alive because, you know, they're undead. They should,
Undead,
you know.
yeah, no.
That said, my people think that the snake hole is
Yeah.
where Orochi lives.
Okay.
And nobody's ever been able to get there.
Okay. Well, we got to go to the snake hole. I assume we're going in the snake
It's
hole.
literally sacrilegious, Silas. You
Well,
cannot just go to the snake hole.
We're going. We're going to walk our asses there. And you know, I guess I'll go in the snake hole. But
No,
you
don't
saw
go in
the
the snake
difficulty.
hole.
We have to go
My
in the snake hole.
worshippers will kill you.
Well, can you tell them not to?
I can try.
There's a hesitate. That's all I need, man. That's all I need. We got to go in.
If I vouch for you, but really, if any of these other fuckers go, they're
well,
so
then
dead.
they're fucked. And who cares?
Yeah.
Right? That's not us, right?
I mean,
We're going to go in the snake hole. We're going to come out with whatever thing they want us to come out with. Or, hear me out. We just take one who's already done the hard work.
I think that's such a good idea. The only thing I'm worried about is that my family will kill anyone who sets foot in Snake Hole.
Okay, so we're going to have to scope it out for a few days, is what you're saying.
Yes,
I
but I
find
don't
there-
want them to know that I'm there.
Snake hole's full of what? Was what?
I don't want them to know that I'm there.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Right, so it's a hole, like a water hole.
It's
It's all a lake, and it's a big blue hole.
it's a huge blue
Right.
hole.
I've been there.
What?
To the town. There's a town above it. It's just normal folk.
What?
They're not all cultists, Nat.
That's a mean word.
They're not all religious, Nat.
Well, I've never left my village and been around there. I just left.
It's a
and went-
normal town. There are people who live there.
Well,
Regardless, we got to go
their
to the hole.
presence defiles the snake hole.
Well, we have to go defile the snake hole. I'm sorry. Listen, we got to go. You want to go there, or we go to Ghost City?
Hear me out. We
I
go
know
to
them.
Snake Hole as long as we get to go to Ravenhelm after.
Well, I'm fine with whatever. I'm letting you pick. I'm just saying. I thought maybe we should just get the big one over with and just have an easy ride the rest of the time.
I'm
Maybe
worried
pick off some
that.
stragglers.
Okay.
In the competition.
I'm just worried that Orochi will be mad at me.
Okay, well then we'll
for
go to Orochi
defiling
last.
Snake Hole.
We'll go to that second. How about that? Second?
Okay.
All right. We'll go there second.
So
we'll
what's
go.
first?
Huh?
What about first? We enjoy ourselves, get to drink somewhere, and then go kill the people who do the thing and get their thing.
We can do that.
Yeah, let's
We
do
can
that.
yeah.
Okay,
All
cool.
right. All right. Wait. That's what we're doing first.
Yeah.
Well, we still have to go to the location to get the.
Yeah, exactly. I say we go there, we scope it out, we get some pina coladas and relax at the resort or something, and then we kill some
Yeah.
people. And
Where we
then
going?
take their stamp. And then take their item.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm down.
And then Snake Hole.
And the snake hole. God damn it.
I hope you're ready.
Yeah. Nope. Sounds like a plan.
All right.
I have a question about the note. It said that the person entering entered under my name.
Under the same last name.
It didn't say like what sponsor. Okay.
It said that I would say he probably noted that they paid for themselves to enter the race.
Did he get more money than me?
Moving on.
Okay.
What you doing?
I go to Icarus and I'm like, Icarus? Did Miss Sawney totally dodge that question earlier? Or was it just me? She literally, practically dived into a lake to get away from that question.
A deep blue lake, one could say.
Yeah. Oh, good sight.
A hole.
I think each of us have a history that we're not entirely ready to share with the others yet.
So you think she still wants to be our friends?
I'm sure she does. I'm certain of it. But you are right that there is certainly a unnecessary amount of shielding of her family.
Yes, it makes it hard to trust. She's so pretty, though. So gorgeous. It's almost like she's special.
In what way?
Oh, she's special.
Maybe she's special and she doesn't want us to know. Like an angel. But not an angel. You know what I mean? Hey, Icarus,
Yes.
what are you doing tomorrow?
The race.
The race tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the race, man.
Today.
I'm confused now. I thought we just said it was 2 days from now.
I don't know.
We're on to the next day
We're on
already.
the
Are we there?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay.
are. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right, Icarus. Well, whenever we're riding our bird, you think I could drive every now and then?
Probably every now and then.
No, I will. I'm saying I'm not asking.
That's fine.
I know. Thank you. Good night.
Okay.
And I go to bed, but the next morning,
Is the race.
just know that I'm gonna look different.
Okay. Sure.
What?
Ooh.
So
Ominous.
All right. Icarus.
Okay. There were 3 things that I wanted to do today.
Okay.
I wanted to kind of devote most of it to the birds.
Which one?
And then, well, I don't know if the other one is such a good idea.
Oh, you can do whatever you want, man.
Well, here's the
Start
thing
right.
about that. Here's the thing about that. I would just kind of casually maybe see about talking to Lynn, Zorana, and Thrush and just kind of hanging out for a second.
Sure. Yeah. So you head back that way.
Just say hi,
during
good
the
luck
day.
during the day.
Yeah. So they've kind of swapped positions. Pull up everything again. Zorana is now standing out in where Lynn's position was, and Lynn is now kind of in the window. And you see that they kind of have a pseudo tight lockdown on the place. Just keep an eye on everything. And Thrush is still, he's back. Points. So points to Zorana is like, oh hi, nice to meet you. I'm Zorana. I was in the window.
Right, yes, I didn't have the pleasure the other night. I'm Icarus.
Of course, Icarus, Zorana, Thrush. You know Lynn, she's in the window.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course. Hello, Lynn.
Yeah, so, sorry about the other night. Annie Araya is kind of intense.
Yes, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that.
She's not here now, so you're welcome to. It's just a bar today. We're still told to guard because Araya says to do it because she's afraid Uncle Joe doesn't really. She's afraid that he'll get out. I'm gonna level with you. Sorry, Mayor Joe. Those are her words, not mine.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's a reference.
Reference to another campaign.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
If you know, you know. He's been a little. You know, some of the illness is still coming back. He was in a war. You know, back when he was younger. He
As
still
was
talks
I.
about it a lot.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to say hello and wish the 3 of you luck, and hopefully our paths may favorably cross during the pursuit.
I'd hate to have to try and kill you guys. That would be bad. So let's
That
not
would be.
fight.
Oh, certainly not.
Okay. Well, don't steal from us. We'll fight you then.
I'd hate
Lynn?
to have to fight.
Lynn is super like she's like she gets pissy because she has a short fuse, and so like if you take stuff from her, she kind of like you know.
Yes, I do.
She's my mom, and I don't like that. I don't like it. I'm trying not to be. So if ever I do anything, Thrush always pokes me. Thrush takes the back end of the spear, just whack across the back of the head. Sorry, thought you were doing it. Is he? Ronna's just, yeah, okay. Thrush, I'm going to stab you in your sleep.
Alright, well, again, best of luck to the three of you. And
Yeah.
I hope fortune may favor us all.
Yeah, of course, man. Your name was Ibobi. What was your name? I'm sorry.
Icarus.
Icarus. Are you older than me?
Probably not.
Okay, so it's not Mr. Icarus. It's like just Icarus. Like
That'll be fine.
okay, just checking. You seem like you fought in a war. That seems pretty heavy. Anyway, so later, Mr. Icarus. Have a nice day. Sorry.
Alright. I'm just gonna give a good wave and be on my way.
Alright.
Okay. I totally forget the third thing that I wanted to do.
After that encounter, that was
Mind blank.
Honestly, that's how I was. Like, I just like, it was like Isabel, and I was just like, wait, what? I was just looking at things.
I guess kind of shop around. Oh, I wanted to gamble. That's what I wanted to do.
Alright, well,
We'll find some way to make some money,
sure.
I think.
There's lots of gambling going on in the ends. First, roll for bird.
I'll
animal
rate
handling
this,
check.
of course.
I forgot that you even hung out with the bird before that. I was like, that's a lot of
One with the
information we just
bird.
took in.
Go say hi to the trio.
5.
Did great.
Day is little. It was not the best morning. Tried to eat you at least twice,
Okay.
but you know it's not the worst.
Okay, maybe after that I will, instead of gambling, spend more time with the bird that
Okay.
night, or
Sure.
evening, or afternoon.
Yeah, if you spend the night, I'll let you roll the moon.
Okay, we'll do that.
All right, go for it. Make it.
Preparing for this race. That's even worse. Which gets it's 4 this time.
Okay. Well,
Can I help?
your bird bond is as high as it's going to get. Which is just kind of decent, you know. Anyway.
Okay.
Birds bonded.
So that being said,
Sacred bond of bird brotherhood.
what do you guys? This is the last night.
Gonna go to bed early.
Team meeting, please. Team meeting.
Team meeting. Go for it.
So I think I kind of need to tell y'all what the note was about. Can we like go all into one room that way? Cause
Oh, she's gonna tell us things.
I get weirdly excited.
Sure.
Silas, they want us to be excluded. I guess we'll just sit here.
Were you? What? Or, I'm sorry. Were you guys talking to us?
I didn't know y'all were
Listen to
even.
anything.
Man, I stay out of other people's business and I don't watch them from the shadows.
Are
listen,
you insinuating
You have to-
that
Man, I sleep with one eye open every night. I see you. I see what you do.
I don't do anything.
Yeah, that's right there. That's a face of a liar. Anyway.
Fine.
it's
okay.
not that I don't trust you, but I actually don't trust you. So please don't listen.
I waver off and go sit at the bar with Silas. Do you want to play some dice? I have bone dice.
Hell yeah. Take some. It's like, oh, these fresh.
Yeah, I made them myself.
So I'm just gonna kind of like I'm
Yeah.
gonna kind of shuffle up to like the room where Stefan is like gnawing at a rock.
Yeah.
Upstairs.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, so okay.
Don't be nervous. They're right. We're
Well,
just getting to
just
know
kind of
each
something
other.
to be nervous about because it is definitely somebody to maybe be worried about because he might be going after me in a way. Essentially my brother is gonna be in it.
Who?
You're who?
My brother.
You have a brother.
I have several, but it's my twin brother, and he entered the race by himself, I think, from what Gregory told me. Which I don't know how he did that. I think actually I do know. I know exactly who put him up to that. But anyway, he is gonna be in the race, and he is a bit intense with everything, and he likes to try and beat me at things. So he did try and he was the one who broke my arm that one time. I talked about it. But yeah. So he's listed in the race too, and he might try and sabotage me because he likes to do that.
So why?
Good question. Good question.
Why did he get in the race?
Why does he like to sabotage you?
So there's this thing back home. It's like kind of a tradition. It's this like trial called the Gemotster that we do. It's a thing in our family where essentially if there's like twins who are the oldest, we kind of have to fight each other to see who's the better one. And and he wants to be the better one, even though and so yeah, that's why Mertaz and Ares were watching after me, is because they're the ones who kind of have to proctor the trials.
So he's butthurt.
Yeah. I guess you could say that, but yeah, he wanted Mertaz and Ares as his mentors, but I picked him first because I actually spent time with them, and he didn't like that. So his name is Nicholas, by the way. So if we run into a Nicholas, let's go the other way.
Is he by himself or is he on a team?
By himself.
Oh, good. Easy picking.
No.
But I thought you said that you beat him in a fight.
Yeah, and then he beat me in one right after.
Well, there's 4 of
Round
us
2.
and 1 of him. You think we stand a chance?
I don't think we should fight him, because that's the whole point of the thing, is that we can interfere with each other, but we probably shouldn't, because it's supposed to be a thing where we like there's a bunch of rules. There's an entire rule book. I spent so long looking out at that book, and then he took it.
Well, yeah, I mean, why would we pick a fight with him?
Okay, I feel so much less nervous now that I've talked about this. Why didn't I do this earlier? Anyway, he might pick a fight because he wants to win, and so he might sabotage me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, if he picks a fight, #sabotage, then we're ready. You know, like, easy pickings.
Throw hands?
Boom. You know.
I'm just gonna treat him like the other competition.
I
Gonna eat
do beat
up.
him at gambling. I
Well,
do
while
have
you
that
guys are
leg
talking,
up.
there's a knock on the door.
Who is it?
Yes.
Ew.
Well,
I mean, who?
opens the door. I know you know it's me. Look, I've just got to pass these out. Just some formalities. I 1000% forgot that you're supposed to have an emblem as well, but I based it off of your names. I hope you like it. He takes out these little banners that you can attach to your armor and to these saddles. A very unfortunate kind of like burnt orange and little 4 little feet that seem to be running. Look, you could change it later, but you gotta send me the ideas sometime through the race. You have to wear these. I'm sorry.
But there's only 4 feet, and we got 8 legs.
Well, you said the 4 runners, so I put 4 feet. I don't know. I took 5 minutes. To
No,
sketch it.
they're the legs of
4.
Marvis and Garena.
They're just very poorly drawn, like little mantos. It's very
They're not even
just.
bad for you.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know what you want. I didn't have the time to run
They're
back.
clearly not my feet, so we can only assume the 2 of us are flying.
There you go. Great. Anyway, take the tablets. There you go. Put them on your armor. Put them on your
Hey,
mounts.
I have a question. So the note you gave me, was
Yeah.
it just him in the race? Like it doesn't have.
No, he's with 2 others. 2 others entered with him.
What do they look like?
Your
I didn't know
mentors.
what they look like. I just thought that would be interesting.
Did you get the names?
I did not. I'm sorry.
If
I
I
couldn't.
know who, if it's who I think it is, we really do not want to be running into them. I'm telling you that now.
Well, you're probably going to see them tomorrow at the gathering. So I would hide yourself or attempt to.
Which, by the way, whenever that gate opens and we head through, are there any advice? You know, I know you'd said head
So-
north.
You're heading to Ravenhelm.
Yes.
I would suggest going through the northern gate. Obviously, that'll be You'll head down the main street and immediately take the first
We
largest
did
left.
close the door behind him, right?
Yeah.
She's
been in the room the whole time.
Did he enchant the door?
He did not.
So I am very much listening to this entire
Make a
conversation.
perception check.
Or trying to, at least.
You will certainly try.
Let me use your book as dice rolling.
There we
It's my
go.
perception. It's not meant to. Okay.
Mm.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
23.
23. All right, nice. You definitely hear all of this conversation.
Just
As
casually.
you are up there listening, and Silas is too.
We're like giggling. Like,
Yeah.
Wait,
After
from
he
what point?
just said what he
From what
said.
point did she start listening to the
You little
conversation?
She probably was there first. Silas probably just walked up.
No, as in like you were listening to the entire conversation when we left, or only when
Oh.
Grigori went up?
Probably when Grigori.
Probably when Grigori walked up.
Okay, I was like, how much do you know?
Probably when Grigori, so you know everything up to Grigori, or Grigori
Kind of,
after.
yeah.
So, that being said,
So, head to North Gate.
head to the North Gate. It'll be the largest road heading north, obviously, once you take down the main street. Now, the main street will be not necessarily a bloodbath, but it will be a pushing competition between all of the champions as they rush down. So, if you have a way
We
to
should have worked
circumnavigate
on more
that,
parkour.
well, parkour would have been helpful.
Parkour.
Some of the... Damn, I'm thinking about parkour now.
Me too.
Anyway, you can fly. You can kind of fly. I would suggest getting the biggest head start you possibly can.
Do we need to move the mounts to the northern gate?
Yes. I would absolutely do that, or at least make sure that they can get to the northern gate quickly. I would do this before
Should we do
start
that
the
now?
race.
What time of day does the race start?
In the morning. At dawn.
Yes,
So-
we should do that now.
So, that being said, I would get plenty rest and make sure your rations are fine, make sure that you have everything. Because the road to Ravenhelm is a harsh one. It is very far, and there is no civilization on the way unless you go out of the way to Hague, which you should all be familiar with. That being said, go to Ravenhelm. Be fast. Be the first ones there. Grab whatever undead manor this is. Get out. Or you can wait for the first one, but that would be slowing you down. So, that is my advice. Any other questions?
We ride at dawn.
Indeed. And he steps out the door, only to be... He opens the door and Natsuki and Silas fall.
Oh my god!
Oh my god,
hey.
Nat, what are... This isn't our
This
room.
is crazy!
Nat, I told you
I
our
just
room's
drank
that.
so much!
Come
I got
on,
mixed
Nat.
up!
I'm just gonna like step over them out through the hallway.
Yep, okay.
Wasn't that fun? I do it all the time.
That's weird, Nat. I feel wrong. I
No,
feel
you
wrong.
don't. You're such a liar. There's the face of a liar.
Callback.
Yeah, call back. Anyway, so, that being said, you guys resting for the night?
Yeah,
Ready
We're
for
gonna
dawn?
move
move the
the
chickens.
terror birds.
Alright, who's moving the terror birds?
I
I
want
will.
to try.
You wanna try and...
I'll help.
You can all go. It doesn't matter.
Sure. Yeah. Everybody.
So,
And on the way back, I will get rations.
so, you head out, move the terror birds, head back in. You grab some rations. How much are you buying? Give me a number. I'll give you the price.
I'm gonna go with 30 rations.
That'll cost you 3 gold.
I'm gonna get 40 rations.
Okay, 4 gold.
I guess I'll pick up.
Sorry.
Copy.
God.
I'll get actually. Can I do 80 and then I'll give you 40?
Okay.
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 Mark
So,
off another 4 gold.
And I'll go ahead and get 40 as well.
Alright, go for it.
I'm gonna buy another 10 then.
Buy another tent.
10.
Oh, 10. Okay, another gold.
Wait, hold on.
No.
Sorry, I'm
You guys
just.
gotta put all this in your backpacks.
I know, that's what I'm doing the math.
Maybe just 30.
It's a lot because
The backpacks are stuffed, so
10. Yeah,
30, that's a ton.
that's a lot of rations.
Yeah.
Maybe just enough to get to Ravenhelm.
Well, he just said it was a long journey.
It is
Yeah.
under.
Would the local know how long of a journey it is between Volheim and Ravenhelm?
I'd say your rough estimate, just spitballing a number, it can take up to a week.
Okay, so...
I'm gonna bring, I guess...
And we've got some fast birds. We shouldn't need more than, like...
20? Just to double it, just...
That's... Yeah, that's
15
fine.
even?
I'd say, no more than 15.
Okay. I'll just...
Yeah,
I'm gonna
total.
dull it down to 15 then.
Mark off the appropriate amount. That being said, any other preparations? Last chance.
Do I know where Icarus is?
I would say you know where his room is, sure.
Icarus, I have a parting gift.
I'm going to very cautiously open the door.
I'm in
with
the background.
Hang on, do I have a dagger?
Forgot that you were in the same room.
Yeah, with the dagger ready.
Okay.
How did you know what I was going to give you? I whip out another bottle of poison. You should put this on your dagger. It will deal some extra of the spiciness to your stabbies. So, here you go. I decided that I like you. So I'm going to give this to you. I made it myself. I made it smell, oh, I can't remember. It's either roses or blood. So I hope it's, you know, actually I hope I get the blood one. I prefer that. Good luck. I hope you don't die, but it also wouldn't be that inconvenient for me if you did. But anyway, have a good time.
Thank you, Natsuki.
Good night.
Alright, so with that, you guys can work off your final long rest before the race. As Grigori promptly raps on the door to wake you up, far beyond the sun rising. Wake up! It's time! Get your tablets. Don them proudly.
I'll don them.
I will don them.
You have to.
I will don them as well.
Alright, well, I will not be seeing you off, so this is goodbye. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Farewell.
Yeah.
Indeed. Farewell. I will be checking in at some point in time, but I trust that things will be explained and you will understand. I leave it to you. With that, he gives a bow and heads down the stairs and leaves the brass line.
God, I don't like him at all. Nothing about him.
After this race is done, I will not. I hope I don't ever see him again.
He might be racist as well, as the other guy.
I don't think that Silas was racist.
I got a feeling. You'll notice Silas has not talked to me one time. It's the truth.
He complimented you on the helping him with the you know, telling making him do better at doing things.
Yeah, once I do something cool, suddenly I exist. Alright.
Alright, let's get on the
So
road.
Silas is down at the bar, just kind of.
Is he already drinking?
Yes.
I have a tear going down my
He
face.
said, I heard that. You don't talk to me.
I wouldn't mind talking to you.
Well, it's too late.
Silas, give me that. It's too early. Come on, you know it is. We
Hey.
help each other. Come
Hey.
on.
Model to you.
Hey, it's
Hey.
alright.
That wasn't fair.
So, did he say that we were supposed to meet in the square?
Basically, at the front of the palace.
Oh.
So.
Good luck in Ravenhelm.
Good
Group of
luck
you.
wherever you're going.
Promptly head that way. Down towards you see that these kind of large banners of flags have been hanging down. You see there's many different emblems on them. And eventually, at some point in time, as you kind of walk with a massive crowd heading towards the castle at the center of town, or the back center of town, I should say, you notice on one of the banners is the 4 little feet running across with your name kind of plastered above it. Very shoddy work.
The Forerunner.
But it's there. It's the Forerunners. But
I'm keeping my eye out for Nicolaus or the emblem.
Could have been the eagle. too.
okay, make a perception check.
The evil twin.
No.
Could be Compass Rose.
15.
15.
Mm-hmm.
As you are walking down the streets, getting closer and closer, you spot them. 3 figures. One kind of sitting off on the side, dark kind of clothing, nondescript, hood up, but under it you can recognize the kind of gray skin of Nikolaos. And next to him is a very much taller, more awake and aware looking person, kind of long, kind of dark emerald hair. As he kind of looks around with pointed ears and the eyes, kind of looking around, sees you. And you just see a hand. And you hear a voice behind you.
Am I within 30 feet of him?
You are.
Please don't say anything. Please don't say anything. Tell him. The connecting link.
You hear a voice behind you. Nastani. There you are. And you turn around and you see a full plate mail figure standing roughly about 7 feet tall, towering over you, golden armor, this kind of long, flowing, tattered cape behind it, a massive broadsword kind of sheathed on the back. The helmet pops up. And you recognize the woman. Her name is Deviri. Hi, Nastani. How have you been?
Hi, Deviri. I'm good.
Good.
Oh God.
Don't like that.
Oh, we're helping Nikolaos.
But that was my thing.
Well, Ares told us about it, and I thought it would be a good challenge. After all, you are supposed to be rivals, are you not?
Yes, but like we're supposed to be doing our own thing. That's like the whole point of this.
Well, perhaps you can make it your own.
That's what
I know I'm technically helping him, but I'm hoping you both succeed.
Yeah, well, you know that's...
Yes, good succession.
Thank you for your boost of confidence, even if it's a little unnerving.
She kind of fully removes the helmet, kind of long golden braids, and you see the kind of glinting horns now kind of sticking up. Well, you should go say hi.
Why should I say hi? You know how he is. He broke my arm last time.
Well, I will make sure that there is no conflict at all.
She's so ominous.
I know, but like, I'm not.
Come.
You are the.
She grabs you by the back and kind of just pushes
I'm
you
just
towards.
kind of look.
You guys can go with her if you want.
I follow behind just to
Yeah, you
learn
guys are
more.
there too.
Kind of stay close-ish.
Okay. So as you're kind of forcefully pushed this way, not necessarily meaning to, but kind of heavy hand. You hear her say, "Nikolaos, look who I found!"
Oh my God.
You see the head kind of turn. You kind of see the kind of dull, kind of white eyes looking back at you.
Creepy.
Now, why'd you do this for?
What?
What are you doing this for?
I just came to say hi to my sister, who I thought I should wish luck.
Okay, well, you're doing this too, so I guess good luck to you.
Thank you, but I won't need it.
Oh my God.
Listen, Nastani, you don't take this seriously.
Yes, I do.
You
That's
don't
why
realize
I'm.
what's at stake here,
I do realize what's at stake here. That's why I'm doing this.
and that's why I have to do it.
No, you don't, because
I
you're
do.
copying me, like you always do.
I'm not copying, I'm doing it better.
No, you're not.
I am.
You didn't even make real friends. No offense to you two.
Devere looks genuinely hurt.
No.
And
Devere.
you look over at the emerald green fellow. Well, that was not very nice.
I didn't mean it in a mean way. I
You
meant
really
it in a
should.
family
Practice
way.
your talking skills better, because this is not befitting of you. Really, honestly, try to negotiate more. Yes.
Hey, we'll do what we want when we
You gotta
want.
just- oh, I'm sorry. Are you? You must be friends of Nastani.
Oh, yeah,
Correct.
we're her
Yes.
friends. It's nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Rina Devoris.
Zinha.
Hello.
Yes, it's very lovely to meet you all. This is my accomplice, Deviri. She, do not be mistaken, she is very
Sure.
sweet despite her appearance.
They're my aunt and uncle.
Devere is twice my height.
As he stands
I'm so sorry. I did not mean it in a mean way. I just mean that, like,
I'm
Please.
hurt.
I'm sorry. Can I give you a hug? I'm really sorry.
Uh-huh.
And she's like has tears in her eyes. I'm really sorry.
Squeezes. You almost take damage. Look, if you don't take this seriously, you're going to lose Nastani like you do every
No,
other time.
I don't.
Yes.
No, I don't.
Yes, because you get knocked down and you don't get back up.
Yes, I do. That's why I'm literally
No,
here.
you don't. That's why you lost originally.
I'm gonna stop
Yeah,
you
I did
there,
not.
big bro.
Listen,
She's not gonna
hey,
stop
stay out
because
of
we've
this.
got her back.
Hold about
This
2
is
minutes.
between
Hey,
me and her.
hey, you don't talk to my friends like that.
Yeah,
I
you don't
have
talk to my
teammates.
friend
I met
like
them on
that.
my
Talk to
own.
whoever I want.
That's
Okay,
good for you. and
That's because you're an
there's your
entitled
friend.
prick,
You
and that's
talk
how
to
you
your
were raised because
friend.
you
Oh,
didn't
really?
listen to people.
And you're not that?
Yeah, because I actually made friends and went out in the world and
Really?
did what I was supposed to.
These are your friends.
Yes.
Can I look at the people standing next to him and be like, are you really gonna let him talk to her like that? But then she wasn't allowed to talk to him in any sort of way. Sexist.
You say the grief, Zinhad, I
Just seems a little
believe that this
one-sided.
is not within our jurisdiction to govern the conversations between two siblings,
It
especially
just seemed
these
like
two
you were
siblings.
criticizing her.
It's a family
No,
thing.
no.
It's a,
We were criticizing the fact that she excluded
Being
Deviri and
mean.
myself from being friends of theirs,
No,
which
no,
Deviri
of
very
hers.
much took to heart.
I'm
of
so-
his, of that
listen,
jerk.
okay. I'm so
These
sorry.
two.
I'm so
Deviri is a
sorry.
friend to most.
Deviri, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. You are my friend. It's just he gets me so riled up, and I don't like it at all. And I'm so sorry.
This just seems weird.
And like,
I'm
I'm
sorry,
so
but this is weird.
I know it's
He's
weird.
mean, and the energy y'all have against her right now is toxic. And I don't think you realize it because y'all are just doing your job. But
You see Deviri's brow kind of
I
furrow
feel
for a
really
bit.
bad for you.
I think you're misinterpreting
Oh,
my intentions.
snap.
Again, I'm sorry you grew up in that environment and that you just don't know it.
Okay,
Well, it was a
we're gonna-
pleasure to
we're
meet
gonna-
all of
we're
you.
The
I'm
hand
gonna-
comes
Oh
back.
my god. Oh my
Like,
god.
are
Using
you
my
already-
wings, I want to like pull all
Please,
four of us
Wait,
together
guys,
and kind of.
I can stand
Okay,
for
I'm gonna, like,
myself.
I'm
Can
gonna-
I do my thing?
Listen,
Okay.
okay. Nicholas.
I would suggest you stay out of family affairs that you do not know anything of.
Deviri, please.
I suggest
Deviri,
you don't get so
Deviri,
heated so
Deviri.
easily. I'm a stranger. You don't even know me.
Deviri.
He holds a finger up to you. I would watch yourself outside the gates.
This is why I didn't want this to happen.
So scared. I really genuinely loved meeting you like 5 minutes ago.
I don't believe you.
I really actually do. I mean, I'll make a deception check. I genuinely loved finding something out about her past, but now I know why she was hiding it from us. She's ashamed.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna pause it right there because I'm not
At this point,
ashamed.
Deviri pulls out the sword.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
it's so
oh
shiny.
my god. Ren, please. This is a family issue, and it cannot be interfered with.
I really have done nothing. I really have just been here,
Okay.
and he's just so
I'm
triggered.
gonna.
He's triggered, boy. I love it. Oh God.
Very. I'm sorry. You know I can't say anything for specific reasons.
Nastani, I am disappointed in the company you keep. Most of the company. He's fine.
Which makes you.
The bird's okay.
Some of them have been polite. However, some of them have shown major disrespect.
Deviri, please.
I will not promise their safety.
Deviri,
You see, she puts the helmet back on, she's the sword, and turns to Nicholas. Move. And they head out. She kind of takes one last look back at you.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was
That
talking to
was
Nicholas
a-
that whole time.
This is a terrible idea. Why? Oh my god,
I'm really
Deviri's gonna hate me forever. Then she's gonna tell Ari it's because they're drinking buddies.
You
I'll
have
pretend
shown
like I do.
disrespect on this family,
I thought you
and
left.
I will make sure that that respect is paid in full.
I will do nothing but respect her and treat her with nothing but kindness and love and dignity like she deserves. And I hope you see that I
Thank
mean
you,
well.
Rena. Thank you.
I
I
hope
do
you forgive me because I've already forgiven you. And I do hope that you took my words with nothing but
Have I
Just
been here this whole
truth.
time?
Yeah, you've been
I'm
there.
gonna come. That's so crazy, Ren. I wish we could talk about
Yes,
our
we should-
mutual
we should
fact
get-
that we're from Mizumi. Let's go over here
What's
now.
that?
You're welcome.
Hey, good luck to you guys.
That was kind of harsh.
The other two have left, but Deviri's still kind of standing there. You watch clenched fists. You kind of watch as there are
Deviri.
little kind of lightning bolts jumping between the knuckles.
Deviri,
It's getting boring.
I do wish good luck, and I don't want anything rough to happen on the road, or for us to have
I will not bring harm to your friends, but the ones I see as opposition, I will not take so kindly to.
She just doesn't know.
She should not speak down
But she doesn't
to
know.
any of you.
Hypocrite.
So where are you from?
Okay.
Rena?
So,
Hi, Deliri.
I want to, it's kind of, ex post facto, but, this whole time from leaving the Brass Lion, like, I guess up until the pursuit starts, I want to try and scan all the champions and see if I can find maybe the people I'm looking for, maybe some Cilicians or something like that.
Okay. Make a perception check.
You know, the reason I'm here. 16.
Out of the hundreds of people here gathering at the square, I would say there are a few groups of Cilicians. Most of them are hard to kind of pick out right now, just kind of looking between all the other people here. But there are several groups wearing standard uniform Cilician armor that has been kind of modified. Most of them in kind of full plate mail helmets. It's hard to make out discerning features. But you get the sense that there is a decent weight to the Cilician presence here. I would say it's not enough to kind of see if there are any of the exact people you're looking for, but some of them could be. There's a chance.
Okay.
But it's kind of hard to wade through the crowd right now.
Right.
So, that being said, as the sun slowly begins to crest over the horizon, you see that people start cheering, yelling from the side as you watch as upon the kind of large castle wall that separates the fortress and the city square, you see a figure walk out. A large figure, heavy shoulders, large kind of black feathered cloak. You see the armor, while definitely ceremonial, is more rough and rustic. You get the sense that perhaps it has seen battle at some point. You see the kind of scarred and mauled face, long kind of wispy beard, as you recognize, you would recognize, and most of you would assume, this is Exalted King Icho of Hross, as he stands before the crowd. You hear him, and everybody kind of quiets down. My fellow Hrossians, today marks a momentous occasion. Today we begin the 40th Champions Pursuit, a tradition dating back 200 years to this day. And kind of continues as people are kind of talking and muttering amongst each other. You notice as he's continuing on with his speech, a figure walks up next to him, kind of clad in a deep kind of black robe, hood up, kind of long silvery hair kind of coming out, and graying skin. All of you should have received a map at some point, and if you have not, I would speak to your sponsors. That being said, you know the 5 locations marked. You are to do 2 things with this. Officially place your seal with my representative, and he kind of holds a hand out to the cloaked figure, and hunt the tasked quarry. This is my representative and court mage Mithra. She will be responsible for collecting your seals. At each challenge, there will be a brazier. Simply light it, and she will answer the call. There is no killing within cities or towns.
There's rules for a reason, guys.
That one was our fault.
You see there's mutter, and you see a lot of heads pointed towards you in silence. As Silas tips his head
We both
down.
tip our hats down at the same time.
And pray that Mithra sees no violence as well, as she is likely to end it. Understood!
Oh my god.
You hear, and there's a loud kind of roar from the crowd, as he kind of gives a nod. and kind of pulls out, as it kind of apparates from the ethereal plane, a large kind of staff with a banner at the top, and he slams it on the ground. And you watch as Mithra steps forward. Let the race begin. And you watch as this comet flies from her hands up into the air, and there is a massive explosion. And the race begins. I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have advantage.
I do have advantage.
Can I use my inspiration for this?
Yeah, you can.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
Oh. Inspiration is I add a.
It's a d20.
Oh, I just.
You can roll a d20 and use that number instead. All right, I'll go around the table.
That one.
This is a group initiative.
6.
Okay.
20.
Okay.
Not natural.
Not natural.
20 not natural.
20 not natural.
6.
Okay.
How'd Silas do?
How did Silas? Oh, good question. How did Silas?
He
Silas,
is
you
my
better
group.
do good.
Silas did middle of the road.
All right.
So it'll stay middle of the road.
It's not even
That
us.
being said, so with that being said, I'll change this real quick.
Can I activate my dagger?
You may activate your dagger. Anything you guys wish to activate right now, tell me
Do
so.
bonus action for my spiritual weapon. Like that kind of thing?
Are you pulling out your spiritual weapon?
Are we not allowed to do that? Or?
You can, if you want.
I'm going to activate my wings.
So
Yeah, killing a city is discouraged.
it was just said.
Well, it just like comes next to me, like just in case.
It
like,
moves
so
20
it's
feet.
there.
It moves 20 feet at a time. So if it can
Oh,
move as
it doesn't
fast as
stay
you,
with me.
sure.
Okay,
it
never
only
mind.
lasts a minute.
Never
So
mind.
that being said, this is how this is working. So you guys have a group initiative of 10.
Does that include me?
That includes you and Silas.
All
So
right.
you guys are kind of middle of the road as you're not prepared for this moment. As you watch as the crowd just swarms, rushing out down the street. What are you guys doing?
Running
I want to
north.
pick up Rena and fly north.
I'm going to
All right, you grab Rena.
help. I'm gonna pick up Darrow and run north.
Okay,
Fly north.
so both of them fly up. What are you and Silas doing? That's
I think we're gonna check out this little alleyway that's right by us and be like, let's.
We'll try it. You dart off into an alleyway. I need everybody to make athletics checks. Those of you who are flying, that is, and you in the alleyway.
We did that once
I'm
before.
relatively athletic. Okay.
All of us do?
I think it's just me and Lauren, right?
Mhm.
Since we're flying,
Yep.
carrying the other two.
Yep.
6.
6.
13.
13. Okay. Unfortunately, as you start to go up into the air, picking up Darrow, you see hands grabbing Darrow and pull him back down as you drop him, and you go with him. Unfortunately, the same happens to you. However, you're able to kind of shake him off as one of the gnomes who was holding on is still there. They're not fighting you. They're not attacking, but the crowd is trying to slow you down as you
They're with us
get
now.
out.
This gnome is with us now.
You hear the gnome, okay, you're not gonna escape without me.
Can I punch him?
Huh?
Can I punch the gnome in the face?
You can punch him.
If I can try.
Yeah, you make a melee attack.
8.
You go to swing at the gnome and he's like crawls up your back and you can't quite get him off. It's weighing you down. You two have landed in. The crowd rushes forward. A vast majority of the crowd starts to run and trample over the two of you.
Oh
So
my
I need you guys
God.
to make strength saving throws.
Hey, it's just like that one concert.
15.
Okay.
Bless
Let's see. What'd you get?
20, not natural.
Nice. Okay, so you both are able to kind of cover yourself and get back up immediately and start running.
Are they 30 feet from us? Or have we gotten 30 feet
What's
away?
your flying speed?
My flying speed is 50 typically,
Okay.
which I assume would be halved.
It's half because you have.
I can also, if we're counting like combat, I can dash and as both an action and a bonus action.
Did you dash?
I probably, yeah. I'm trying to get to the gate as fast as possible.
All right, so you would be unfortunately about 75 feet away from where you originally were, but you guys are making a beeline for the north gate, so heading there fastest. That being said, so Nat and Silas, you guys are
17.
Dex save, yeah,
17.
yeah. So you guys are sprinting through. Go ahead and make a survival check for me to see if you know where you're going.
We're like, hell no, we're not doing
You
that.
can roll advantage because Silas is helping you.
Thank fuck. Yes. Okay, 20, not natural.
Nice. Okay, you guys are just starting pushing past barrels. You see a cart and hop through it, and just
I tug him over or something.
you guys parkour. It's great.
I do a flip for no reason.
Okay,
That was
so
totally unnecessary.
all right, as the two of you are just kind of keeping pace with the crowd as you're kind of being forced to move. What you doing anything else trying this, or you just run?
Do you want to just run north?
Should we just run north and like try and divert down into?
I say you guys saw where Natsuki and Silas went.
Do you want to try and follow after?
Yeah, I guess I could follow them.
Yeah.
All right, so you
can
dodging
try.
the alleyway, trying to follow them. Both of you making athletics checks because they're leading.
Catch me if you can.
Natural 20.
Yes!
You said an athletics?
Yeah.
16.
16. Natsuki and Silas, as you guys are sprinting, vaulting, and
I'm
kind
using
of doing
my-
cool flips,
Parkour,
you watch
parkour.
as Darrow flips right next to you.
What the hell, man?
Just slow motion.
The eyebrow?
Yeah, the eyebrow. As Darrow and Nastani are keeping pace with both of you as you guys are sprinting towards the northern gate.
That's so
I'm
Hardcore
u-
parkour.
I'm using my wings as
We're not
much
on
as
your
I
goddamn team!
Let's not get too crazy. We still
I'm
gotta
just
make it past the
trying
gate.
not to die.
Alright, so, you're still flying.
Can I tell what's up with them?
I would say make a perception check.
That's so funny.
Advantage?
It's like the-
Let's go.
This is a slow motion wait.
Okay. Perception, unnatural 20.
Okay. Yeah, as you kind of look over your shoulder as you're kind of flying, you see the gnome clinging on and kind of crawling upward his neck. You see him reach back for a knife. But he's waiting. You guys aren't out of the city yet. That being said, you
Can
do
I-
see Silas, Natsuki, and Rena and... Not Rena. Nastani and Darrow. That's all the new names. All parkouring through the city.
Who all other champions do I see?
What other champions? You see one right above you. As you look over, you see golden armor, the cape flowing. You see massive wings,
Oh my.
the sword drawn,
Oh my god.
as giving the image of a massive Valkyrie above.
Oh.
You see Deviri
She's so cool.
flying overhead,
She's so cool.
and you kind of see poking off the back is Nikolaus.
He's like,
You see them. I would say that's the most relevant champions to you right now. The rest are probably fighting down the streets. That being said, as you head out, are you just still sprinting?
I guess so, yeah.
Half speed times 3, so 75 feet of movement. All right. Yeah, that'll actually put you right outside the front gate as you are. I'll say.
So as soon as
over
we get
time.
out, can I make a talon attack on the gnome?
Yeah. So you're currently holding Rena.
Oh yeah,
Can
probably.
I do
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. Well, the gnome's as soon as you get out the gate, the gnome is going to try and
He's
stab
been
Rena.
waiting, huh?
He's been waiting for that.
That's fair.
Rena, that is a 16 to hit.
He doesn't get me.
Okay, he stabs her. We're out! And he watches him go. Fall, and he kind of watches him go. Blows on a whistle, and you watch as this massive bounding white lizard comes out of the forest and jumps in the air, grabs it, and tackles him in the ground. And he watches it, the gnome crawls on his back. I'm gonna get you!
Leave us alone.
He yells something in Gnomish, which I don't think you guys understand.
Nah.
I go,
Yeah, so, that being said, you are out at the end of your turn. So that is you and Rena. Okay, parkour team. Hardcore parkour.
Parkour.
Okay, I need a group athletics check, as you guys have got a pretty solid direction as you bolt over the rooftops. Group check. I'll roll for Silas. Okay.
14.
14? 5? Okay, you don't have to parkour, but
I'm using my wings.
yeah.
Athletics.
Athletics, yeah.
7.
Okay, what'd you get again?
14.
14, okay. Natsuki, as you are vaulting over, you watch as you and Nastani make eye contact, and there's kind of an exchange there. As Nastani hits a wall, and you, as you hit the same wall. And you see Silas and Daryl goes, oh! And you see Silas stop and kind of pick you back up. Just going to slow you down.
Damn it!
I'm sorry.
You bitch!
I didn't do anything.
Daryl, you going to keep running or?
Our first obstacle. Let's keep going.
Okay, so you guys have been slowed down. You guys are outside the wall. What are you guys doing?
I want Urena.
All right, you whistle.
Yes.
Animal handling check.
Yeah, sure thing. Sure thing.
Can I, before he does this, cast?
I already asked him to roll.
Sorry, damn. I was
Sorry.
waiting. Oh.
6.
You blow the whistle, and you look around. You see people are starting to kind of make their way out as you watch as the heavyset wings fall right above you, hitting the ground hard, and you kind of watch as there's this kind of snapping, cracking noise. And you watch as this massive kind of like hulking drake-like creature made out of this kind of gold crystal bounds out and roars. And you watch as Nicolaus hops off her back and climbs on top as she kind of like just sits down.
Baby.
You kind of watch as the beast bounds off of the distance and she follows behind.
Love her.
Veery, living up to her name.
That
Being
being
a
said,
Enabler. She's an enabling everybody.
so that being said, parkour team, make another athletics check to get to the city.
I'm using different dice.
Next time let May do it. Maybe I'll have May because I mean,
Oh my
I'll use
God.
her die.
With it too.
And 8.
19.
Okay.
12.
Okay. Okay, Dara, you're kind of lagging behind, but I'd say with the group, they kind of are helping you out occasionally get over the higher walls as they're pulling your weight a little bit this time. But you guys are able to keep pace and nobody hits any more walls. With that being said, you're still outside the gate. It's you guys again. What are you doing?
I'm gonna cast
The crowds
guidance
are-
on him,
You're kind of okay. There you go.
and then you can do whatever you want.
Sure, I guess I'm going whistle again.
All right, blow the whistle again.
Whistle.
Animal handling.
You know whistling.
Come on,
You can add
Urena.
guidance.
Was that a D4?
Mhm.
I'm gonna need it. It may not be enough. Who knows?
I don't know.
Who knows?
6 was not enough.
Look inside.
Oh my God.
Yes. 11.
11. You blow the whistle this time. You hear from somewhere off in the distance. You kind of see poking its head out of the forest is your
The guidance did it.
and it starts hobbling its way towards you. Yeah. So that being said, the other champions are now running out at this point. And you kind of see as Urena's kind of dodging and weaving through multiple running people. It's not quite the horde yet, but the first kind of few people as they all start blowing whistles and horses start coming out. They are all been waiting. Some of them ride out on the horses.
Oh, that is so funny.
But many people are struggling to get their.
I wonder if anyone kept their horse in a bag of holding.
They would die. There's no air.
For only a minute. I mean, if they took a minute to...
It was way more than a minute. Anyway, back to the parkour team. Make one more athletics checks as you get to the city.
It's horrible.
I'm sure it would be fine.
15.
9.
9.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I was
come
trying to
on.
think
Keep up
about
with
horses. Oh, yeah! 20, not natural.
Nice. Okay. So I'll say, when this 9 is 9, you guys are able to fairly kind of push your way over, vaulting over, and you kind of hit the street hard. Looking up, there's the front gate. As all of you sprint through it, and you kind of see Silas kind of fidgeting with his.
Where's the
whistle.
fucking
God damn it! Shut! He blows really hard. Nice. And you hear. As you see the blue Triceratops kind of stumbling
Yes!
out. It's like, oh my
Snake!
god!
Blue snake, yes!
Ah, yes!
Where's the guard, Silas?
I thought you had the whistle.
Shit.
Okay. We'll get to that. You two.
Gotta get our breath.
All right, make an animal handling check.
Should have kept those things from last week.
12.
12. Okay, that'll do it. You blow the whistle, and you kind of see your bird hop out of the forest and immediately start sprinting towards you. I'll say, Natsuki, you can whistle if you want.
Make an animal hunt?
Yeah. For Monday, 1.
14.
14? Okay, yeah, easy enough. So you whistle, you see your bird kind of run out of the forest.
Monday!
As it does, you kind of watch as...
Oh shit.
As there's another horse running alongside of it, and you watch as it pounces and bites down on the horse's
No,
neck,
Monday, no!
pulls it out, and sees you screaming, and continues back towards you.
Monday's like, whoa, snack.
So,
The horse's name was Friday.
Wait, that was your horse too?
That was a joke.
So the birds kind of get up.
I was waiting for that one.
Damn you. The birds make it to everybody. Everybody hops on their own mounts, and you watch as people are taking out bows, arrows, crossbows, and they are firing them and throwing spears and javelins at each other like crazy. So,
I get my shield.
yeah, you got your shield. So the two of you, as you hop up on your bird, I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
I can't get over the Triceratops.
That's what he found, man.
25.
25, nice. All right, what'd you get?
Saving. 16.
16? Okay, both of you are good. You watch as a net is kind of thrown over you and immediately take the dagger out, cut it, as it kind of just falls around you. And you see the gnome on the white drake. God! I'll get you! Runs off into the forest.
What's that guy's problem?
You guys heading out? Or you
do
wait for everybody to recoup as a group?
I feel like
We've got to get out of
recoup
the...
farther away.
Yeah.
Right?
We've got to get out of the gate at least.
Alright, so
If we can kind of like break off from the horde, but
Mhm.
be within eyesight of the gate.
Sure. So you start running off to the side, where you guys have
To
kind
the
of...
north, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Is it
would
the
we
north?
see? Because they did come out. Have we?
They didn't come.
would we
Yeah,
see
you
them
guys
then?
see that they ran out the gate. You recognize the large bright feathered bird
Okay.
as it's kind of bounding its way towards them.
They can probably catch up then.
All right,
We'll
so
kind
you-
of mainly. Where is most people going?
They're just
Far.
spreading. Everyone's spreading.
Yeah.
See, they're all like just taking pot shots at each other, just trying to weaken the competition.
Okay. Yeah. Still kind of trying for open space. Maybe try to. I don't know how close we are, but like maybe try and get eye contact with one of them.
Okay.
Be like, hey, here's where we're going. Catch up.
All right. So I'd say easy enough. You guys all recognize the birds. You see the hand motion. You sprint off. Full sprint.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
All right. So you two are hopping on your bird.
Mhm.
The bird comes over. However, you're going to be targeted. I need you guys both to make dexterity saving throws.
Nat 1.
No.
6. A net is thrown, catches both of you as you both fall over to the side, and you kind of watch as a dwarf kind of runs over and starts trying to light something with a flint and
Oh
steel.
my god.
How far is this from us?
You guys sprinted. You guys are well over 100 feet away.
Okay, I believe they're still in range with disadvantage for me.
Okay.
I've got what this says is 100, 400.
Yeah, you'd have disadvantage to hit them. Are you? I would say on your turn you can attack.
Okay, yeah.
So when it comes back to you,
How close are me and Silas?
I'll say you and Silas are nearby.
Am I on my bird?
Yeah, you and Silas are getting on your bird. We'll get to that in just a second.
Okay, sorry.
So the dwarf starts to spark something in his hands. Unfortunately, it does not light this turn, but
Unfortunately.
but you see he's trying to spark something onto the net. And Suki and Silas.
I've been waiting for this one.
All right.
So I'm on my bird.
Mhm.
I'm gonna run by on my bird, take out my pole arm
Mhm.
that I've been waiting to use on a mount.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Okay, I'm also gonna activate as a bonus action my Crimson Ray.
Okay, go for it.
Oh my god.
You're welcome. Okay. Wait. What's happening? How do I roll?
With a D20.
Yeah.
Roll it.
15.
Total?
What do I? Oh my god! I just forgot how to do combat. What am I at?
Your glaive. What's your glaive at?
Go to your actions page.
I'm on
That'll
my
tell you.
actions.
Do you
It's
not
weird. It doesn't. There we go.
Okay, sorry.
+6.
We're
I was
good.
like,
We're
where's
good.
all
I'm
the
back.
things?
21.
21. Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Okay, my B. Sorry, brain fart.
I got
Go ahead and roll
confused. I
damage.
was like, what is happening?
Okay, damage is
1d10 plus 4.
and then plus a 1d4.
D10. Where's a D10?
It's really in here.
Okay. 9 and then 10.
10?
Yes.
10 total. Glaive comes out and slashes him. He's like, oh! Still standing. As you kind of run by, you see Natsuki kind of just do a drive-by.
I'm doing a drive-by. I'm
Alright.
not going back.
Alright. It starts sparking again as he's still blowing on a whistle, kind of waiting for his mount to come. Silas's turn. Silas has mounted his Triceratops. And I would say the two of you kind of watch as Silas kind of, and there's a loud resounding crack. Let me see how much damage it does. With the damage you did, you watch as it does a. You look back at the dwarf, and half the dwarf's face misses as he just falls to the ground.
Bye!
You see as push the helmet out, and it's a dinosaur.
Oh my god.
A cowboy on the Triceratops.
Oh, this is so dumb. Anyway, so I'll say you guys are easily able to shrug off the net now that you're not being currently assaulted. But that being said, you guys keep running.
Yes. Oh, that. Sorry. I was like, yes.
You see that the situation's been disarmed.
Maybe not a full sprint. We want to kind of let them catch up, but
Okay.
also
Just normal speed.
be on guard against everyone around. How much is around us?
A lot.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
That's
a lot
about
going
what I
on. There's
thought.
people kind of running through the forest. Some of them just running down the main road.
Should I take pot shots or mind my business?
I get my spiritual weapon out just to float near us.
Okay. If you guys move, the spiritual weapon cannot catch up.
I'll just disband it.
Okay.
But it's here.
Okay. All right. That being said, you two kind of watch as Marvis stands back up. You guys on top. Go ahead and make another dexterity saving throw as he tries to kind of pick up and catch up.
Alright.
Bad.
19.
19.
Look at it.
Is it a 1?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's 2 failures and 1 success. Once again, let's see what it is this time. As you're kind of watching, you watch as a spear is thrown through the air, flies up, over, hits Nastani straight in the back.
I was like, it comes at them, Darrow ducks, and it hits Nastani.
Nastani, watch out! Oh!
I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Nastani, you take 13 points of piercing damage as the spear through your shoulder.
Ah! Thanks for the spare!
Grab it. Alright, but that is not a hindering one, so you guys continue forward.
The spear sticking through your shoulder.
Yeah. And as the 3 technical groups run off in the distance, that is where we are going to end the game.
Wow.
The race
Poor
begins.
Nastani.
So stressful.
Wow.
That was a good one.
It's a long one.
She got stabbed in front of her family too.
He's
Maybe by her family. I don't know who threw that spear.
Oh, they got way ahead.
No,
As long as they didn't
oh
see
my
it.
God.
Yeah.
I'm so frustrated with him. Never mind. Don't worry.
That being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to what is it, Ethan? What do they need to do?
Subscribe and turn on the bell.
Or more balloons will
And-
die.
I am a new man.
no.
I'm a new man, and no more balloons will die, regardless.
A new leaf,
of
man. New
how
year,
many.
new leaf.
Well, that being said, thank you, Isabella, for being on the show. We hope to see you again on it soon.
I'll
so-
be back.
She'll be back, hopefully, if she's not dead.
Hey.
Her character, not Isabella. That wasn't a threat.
Always.
Good night, everybody.
I got poison.